I don't know if it actually tells me what song it was. It just said when I go into the YouTube studio. I'm pulling it up again right now.
Oh, wow, that's crazy though. I can't believe you just get that for singing. That's so.
It's very stupid in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not that good of a singer. I mean,
I know, right?
like none of us are though. That's not like a slight against
actually,
you.
yeah, I can see. So it copyrighted on when I sang "A Million Dreams" from The Greatest Showman, which is funny because that was probably one of the worst ones I sang last night. By that point, my voice was like gone from.
Yeah, you're a little stuffy, you know.
And then the other one though was Bohemian Rhapsody, which makes sense because I mean I absolutely nailed that one.
Nice. I didn't see like I said. I just popped in real quick to give you a like last night and was doing other stuff, but I didn't actually catch any singing.
Yeah. It says that my channel impact it's not affected, nothing like that. I'm just sharing revenue with the songwriters who wrote them.
That's just insane.
Greatest Showman for you people, even though I love your movie and the songs.
Just for singing it, that's just absolutely insane.
Queen, I guess that makes sense that, they.
Freddie Mercury's not even alive. He doesn't need any money.
Yeah. Can I say a theory? Cool guy. Yeah, I'll give out one final warning. About. I don't know why I like saying it like that. About spoilers, guys. So if you guys don't want any spoilers for WandaVision, if you've been waiting until it's all out there and you didn't realize that's what we're going to be talking about today, even though spoilers is being thrown in your face everywhere on the title and in the stream above me.
I think most people know by now, yeah.
Yeah, and yes, this is your first time here though. Just there's the door. Come back later. Another stream. Just not the stream for you today. But if you're wanting to stay and talk about all things WandaVision, I don't know why I put a pause in there. But yeah, this is the stream for you. And
so far,
go ahead, and guys, you can start throwing out some spoilers in the chat, and then we'll start breaking down the episode. Yet another absolutely crazy, insane, just mind-blowing episode.
Kind of simple. I liked that. I like that so far. The last how many ever episodes have been kind of their own thing, right? Like every episode has been different in a way. And this one was definitely different because it was mostly just the two characters.
Yeah, it was pretty much just Wanda and Agatha going back through Wanda's vision or Wanda's memories, trying to figure out how she got to where she is. Simulo saying he demands a musical recap of episode 8.
Apparently,
if I had a little bit more preparation, I might have been able to come up with something there. I can't promise anything. Maybe I'll try to throw in some things here and there. Also, I'll throw up my WandaVision picture there now.
Apparently, so far, Zoe has a lot to say about this episode.
Yeah.
So,
River had a whole heck of a lot to say last night hearing my.
Do you hear her gurring here?
Yeah, I hear. River was singing backup vocals for me last night.
Nice. This is partially my fault because I've been out for the last few hours. So
yeah,
she's like, "Oh,
hey, you're just gonna get in there and ignore me,
and you're just be talking and whatever." Like, whatever. Yeah, no. We went outside. You're fine. If you'd like treats, dog, you can go lay down.
Oh, I guess we should fire up the incursions as well. Huh?
Oh, we should do that as well.
I'm sitting here doing arena still.
Well, and I need to, I think, probably move in. Neither of us have joined war, right?
This is also true.
Because I just see these like, hey, West Coasters move in war, and I'm like, F off, man. It's the off season,
but then
okay?
someone else messaged us and said, actually, wait, let's see if we can finish off the boss, then you guys can just explore somewhere.
Right, and then you can get to points for exploring.
I'll just wait until I'm
sweet. My whole plan, hey, Zoe, hey.
Muted the mic.
I did, yeah, because she's just I don't want her barking in your ear. She's all, yeah, get down over there. I'll give you treats. You know I love to give you treats, dog. You're a good dog. You go get your butt down over there.
Yeah, I just turned up Abdo, guys, so you should be a lot louder now. I forgot I mentioned it earlier. No one said
you did, yeah. Nobody said anything. So, what's up, Jared? How's it going? Yeah, but no, we just keep like for off-season wars. I'm like, nah, screw that, dude. I'm not doing shit.
Yeah, I'm always super lazy in off-season. I remember there was like one of the off-seasons actually where like I forgot to place defenders and I even forgot to join on attack. And I was like, well, it's the off-season.
No,
if they get mad at me about that, then I mean, I guess
I'll get in there. We have our whole description says we don't care about the off-season, and in the the end of the season, I was the MVP of the whole alliance, and I spent like 400 some units, and we did.
How do you know you were the overall
win? Because it says it.
From where?
It says MVP number 1 in the alliance war.
For just the last war?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying like for the whole season.
No, for the last war.
I was like, how do you see that for the whole season?
Let's not get carried away. I mean,
I was like, I mean, you had a decent season and all, but
look, no, I had a shit season actually, but I had a pretty bad season compared to the last two. I had a much better season than the last two, but this season,
I had a handful of MVPs this season.
Yeah. I've appreciated your MVP-ness. But no, this
penis? Is that what
yes, yeah. No, I've appreciated it. Taking that Mixmaster node, and everything. But this last war, which was the war that determined whether or not we got Platinum 1 or Platinum 2, I was the MVP, and I spent my units.
That was a clutch one. Yeah.
I did my business. I handled it, and so in the meantime, like the off season, F off. Yeah. Zoe, quit gurring over there. Be quiet. Settle down. What's up, Peters? How you doing, man? So working and lurking. You're not at your work on checking out the stream, are you? I was supposed to have today off, but got called in. Sorry, Pete. All right, incursion invite from Captain Bay. Oh, look at that. So, did you see the updates, Captain?
The updates for what?
For the incursions?
No.
We're gonna be there's gonna be 6-star Sig Stones in incursions, dude.
Oh snaps! Is that like live now?
It will be on Monday. Zoe, okay, hang on just a second.
Okay.
This dog, I love this dog. She's kind of killing me. I gotta get some treats for her though, so
it's
she
like
can.
River when I do my watch parties later.
Oh, River's a lot quieter though overall. I mean, the meowing is not the same as the barking. Not to compare apples to dogs, but you know what I'm saying. Zoe, go to your bed and lay down.
Lags and BG just started doing a stream, I guess. Oh, it's fine. It doesn't matter, guys. It is what it is. There's a sign-up sheet and everything, but some people don't abide by it. You know, it's just one of those things. Just kidding. There's no sign-up sheet.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we had this time slot. It was already agreed to.
We have this time slot reserved. Brian gets to start at 9. We get to start at 7. Okay? Gosh.
Yeah, we'll raid them at 9. Jesus. Ridiculous.
They're doing incursions as well, so this is going to be like a mini tournament here.
I feel bad for them because like.
Oh, we already. I mean,
who would even watch them do incursions
zone like 24
when we're doing incursions and talking about WandaVision? I mean, you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And we have a dog barking in the background. Zoe, get down over there. Hey, get down.
Well,
all right, so let's get into the episode.
Start it off here. Break out the old. So
are we going for? We're pushing, right?
Yeah, we're gonna try to see how far we can go.
You're gonna ditch the cable after the first room.
Yeah, probably bring in Magneto.
Big Daddy APOC. I saw that video.
Dude,
get down.
Oh, rank 3, baby. I love it.
Super jelly.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet.
Actually,
all right,
jelly.
You guys ready? Let's start breaking down the episode. So we started off the episode flashing back to the year 1693, the Salem, Massachusetts. If you're not familiar with the Salem witch trials, that was a thing, and basically saying that Agatha has been alive for centuries, and she is being accused of being a witch that stole, like she stole knowledge above her age and station, is what they said.
Yeah, she's doing dark magics.
She's been practicing the darkest of magics, so kind of almost alluding to Caecilius from Doctor Strange, kind of like he did the same thing.
Yeah, he's supposed to be messing around with them dark magics.
Yeah, he started messing with dark magics. The leader of that group of witches ends up being her mom, we find out. And they all try to kill her.
Who apparently, her mom, the name of her mom is from the Wizard of Oz or something?
Oh, was it? What was
apparently, yeah. It's something or other Harkness, and that's like the good witch or the wicked witch in the Wizard of Oz, actually.
I don't know.
Oh, give me a second. Damn dog. Keep going.
First off, someone saying in the chat, I say Ultron because I saw the voice actor of Ultron on the WandaCast Vision. Yeah, that was the. If you search on Google, you do see James Spader's name pop up, but you can't always trust Google, guys. Don't trust Google. People talking about it enough times. Eventually, people are just gonna populate onto Google pretty much. But they try to kill her, and somehow she ends up like pushing her, like using her magic to revert the power. It honestly kind of looks like almost like she doesn't realize she's doing it at first, that she's like countering their spells, and then she's like just sucks their life force. And then the mom tries to kill her, and then she kills her mom.
Because she sucks her life force.
Yeah, the part of the scene that was kind of cool though was when the mom floated up and started flying, and she had that like crown appear on her.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, huh? I wonder what was up with that. Like, what's that crown mean? It's like she's the queen of the witches or whatever, so she gets a crown or something.
Yeah, I'm sure it represents something I'm not aware of.
Yeah. If you want to take down 2, by the way.
Yeah, let me look here. This doesn't really matter, right? First room.
Probably.
Yeah, do either. Go ahead and get Emma, since that will give you your. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because you brought Cable.
Yeah, so I brought Cable, so I'm gonna get my 4 right off the bat. Anyways.
Yeah, whatever's clever though, doesn't matter. So that's how we start out the episode.
Yeah, so then she kills her, and then she goes up to the mom, takes off the brooch that was on her chest, and basically, we see that throughout the entire season. We know that was her mom's, so kind of, what if there's any kind of special power or significance to that little brooch thing that she took off of her?
Sorry, I'm reading Panda Man Peter's comment here. He said, by the way, yes, I'm definitely at work. I just pop in one AirPod under my hair and nobody's the wiser. Like, I love it.
Benefits of having long hair.
All right, good for you, buddy.
I love that.
So then basically we go back to present day.
We go back to the witch dungeon underneath Agatha's house, and then Agatha gives her like a whole rundown of just like makes fun of her accent again.
Yeah, I did like that little detail.
We find out that she was controlling, or that she calls Pietro, fake
Pietro, yeah.
Fake Pietro.
And she says, yes, she was controlling him.
This also confirms that the rabbit is not also Pietro, which was a theory out there that somehow the rabbit was also Pietro.
That was a theory, really?
Yeah, people are weird. And I was like, I never believed in that, but she implies that he is out somewhere else, and then the rabbit was there with her.
I mean, I guess rabbits are quick, so Quicksilver? I don't know. I didn't hear that one, but
they thought that maybe the rabbit was either like Mephisto or her husband Ralph disguised as a rabbit.
Well, that could be.
Not wanting to reveal himself, but then also that Pietro was secretly the same character,
but not Pietro.
So, no. Yeah, it was kind of out there theory, not so I was like, yeah, I'm not buying that. She Wanda tries to use her magic against her. She can't. Agatha tells her only the witch who casts the runes can use their magic, and basically.
Oh right, because the rune. So before that, yeah, from last episode, they did show. They made a very big point of showing the runes that were scattered around the basement or whatever.
We talked about them a little bit.
Yeah,
those were. They had to have some kind of significance. They did.
So in this episode, they specifically say only the witch that cast those runes can use their power in that space, basically.
Yeah.
So she said,
and then she kind of just was like, "You didn't know that? That's like basic magic." She essentially starts mocking Wanda. It's just like, "You're some kind of second-rate witch. Like, how do you not know this stuff?" Kind of thing. And sorry, Mr. Fantastic.
But it's also somewhat her being surprised that she doesn't know how it works.
Yeah, and so at this point, like, you kind of get Agatha,
because Agatha's been around since the Salem, so she's had hundreds of years of being a witch, and she's like, oh wait, so you didn't know this stuff, like, really? Because we kind of come to find out is that the whole thing is Agatha trying to figure out how the hell Wanda is doing all of this stuff.
Yeah, she's like impressed with her. Because she said that where was it? She sensed the magic that was going on there, and that's what brought her to Westview in the first place. So she wasn't already there. She sensed there was something crazy going down, and she's like, "What the heck's this? I gotta go check this out." She shows up, and it's just like, "Oh, this chick's going crazy. How's she doing this?" So she's like, "You're doing crazy magic miles away. How are you controlling all these people? Like, what's your secret?" Like,
yeah, she's saying she says something specifically about how things are going on at the edge of town, and she's still controlling that like on autopilot, magic on autopilot, basically.
Yeah, she grabs the cicada and she talks to her about mind control and saying like, "This is what you're doing to all these people," but basically showing to like.
Well, she runs through some like basic spells, kind of.
Yeah, and she's just like, "This is what it normally looks like when you're doing it," but she said, "You're doing this on autopilot, miles away. Like, how? How are you doing this?" And then she throws that bug at the rabbit, and the rabbit eats it. And I'm no expert on rabbits.
Well, she first puts it on Wanda's face.
Yeah,
like she demonstrates a couple different spells that way. So
yeah. Yeah, so I think the rabbit, there is something about the rabbit. Maybe the rabbit still ends up being Mephisto or Ralph, or if that ends up being the same person. Because there's a theory too that
definitely something up with the rabbit.
So, like someone mentioned in a video that potentially, I'm going to go right. Make sure you go left.
Well, I started out left, right? So
I know. I'm just making sure that
I have been drinking. That's fair, but.
So the Salem witch trials began in 1692, which was a year prior to when the when the flashback at the beginning of the episode was. So maybe when the witch trial started, that was around when she met this Ralph character. Which June 2nd, what she says is their anniversary. Which
well, and
the witch trial started.
Right, and the accusation at the time was like the witches were the bride of the devil or some kind of stuff. So there might be that Mephisto link that way.
Maybe a year prior, she met this guy Ralph. He taught her these dark elements or whatever of magic, and that's what brought them a year later to them discovering like, "Hey, we're putting you on trial now because you've been diving in with all this stuff we're not supposed to be touching or whatever." So that could be how she met Ralph. So I thought that was kind of a cool little thing. And so then she pulls out one of her hairs and says, "Let's go figure out how this all happened."
Next room, fool.
Makes a little portal, basically similar to how Doctor Strange took out a hair out of Thor to find Odin.
Ah, yes,
very similar to that.
Similar type of magic there, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, cool! Another Mr. Fantastic. Fine, I'll just get more evade charges. I think I got like 5 or 6 from that first one. So.
Oh, for the for APOC going evade immune. There you are.
You can go ahead and.
I can take out. I can take out 2.
Yeah, I would say take out 2. I don't want to force you.
I was gonna say, do you have suicides on? Because
no, I don't.
I do. So if we need to, we can switch. But roll reversal, I don't care. Chaos. So take out 3 then. Is 2 okay? What does 1 leave up for you? Rag. Oh,
yeah, 2 is fine.
That. Yeah. All right. So take out.
Switch out my character, and I'm going to
go 3.
3. Okay.
I'm kind of doubtful about anything Mephisto related. All hell related demonic stuff is really hard to get through, certain censorship, China especially. Yeah, there is that aspect, Pete, and people have definitely talked about that and made videos about that kind of stuff.
But I've also seen videos of people saying that won't be an issue because for one, Disney Plus isn't even available in China right now.
Makes sense.
So why would they worry about that?
Maybe for the future, but if it's not right now, yeah.
But yeah, and I don't know. I don't think that they would I don't think that would keep them from doing that. Man, I struggled through that sentence. That was terrible.
Game Theory talked about it. I'm going for Professor X in Basic Arena right now. How many points do you recommend I put up for Professor X in the 4-star Basic? I don't have any 4-star Basic champions gone very high.
I'm not bringing Corvus.
I don't think they go very high at all anymore, right? So Agam, I would think 2.5 million and you'd be safe. I think that'd be actually kind of a bit much. But the 4-star Basic, I don't think the 4-star Basic has gone for anything much at all lately. So I'd feel pretty safe with 2.5. I would think.
So then we start to get Wanda and Agatha going through Wanda's past memories.
So yeah, she opens up the doorway with the hair and whatnot, and then goes into her past to see what's going on, because she's trying to figure out how it is that Wanda got her powers, and she realizes that Wanda doesn't know. So she's like, we need to go back through your history to figure out how this all came about, because she doesn't know how she created the hex, how she created all this stuff. So she's like, let's work backwards and figure this out.
Yeah, so then we flash back to Sokovia when she was a child, find out that when her and her family, when she was younger with Pietro, they used to have TV night where they would watch old sitcoms, and in particular ones, and that's where we get the sitcom realities from the earlier episodes. So it all makes sense.
So that's why she was all invested in those sitcom things, is because that's part of her childhood. Her dad would get those and show them to the kids and stuff.
And she chooses Dick Van Dyke a certain episode, and that episode in particular, I haven't seen the show myself, or I've seen some of the show. It's been a long time, but I haven't seen that particular episode. But someone
was the walnut something or other thing, yeah.
That episode is all about. It's one where the character that Dick Van Dyke plays, he wakes up and things around him are all, things are going weird and crazy. Things are happening, like not normal things. And in the episode, he ends up waking up and the whole thing was a dream. So it was just basically a whole nod to what's going on of what's going on there at the moment. That what's going on is it's all just essentially a kind of a dream state that she'll wake up from. She's now been woken up from and realizing what's going on.
Yeah, it's all a false reality.
What did I do? Then the bomb goes off. Parents die. We see Stark Industries bomb, the one that we talked about from the...
Yeah, their whole apartment collapses, but then she and Pietro are alive still. They're trapped under the rubble, just like they just described it as in Age of Ultron. And
but
there's
the big difference is we find out that Wanda was secretly always a witch and used the probability hex that prevented the bomb from going off. And that's
right, yeah, they show it there with her, with the bomb there, the Stark Tech bomb, and the ticking of the bomb is similar to the it's the same noise as the first episode, the commercial with the toaster or whatever.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. And Agatha points out, she says, "Oh, you didn't even know it at the time or whatever, but this was you using your magic already, even at this very young age, to change the probability so that the bomb didn't go off." So it's revealed that Wanda wasn't just given powers by the reality or the Mind Stone and the Scepter, but that she already had powers and that just enhanced them. So
yeah,
a big old reveal, because that means where did she get those witch powers from? That's something.
Is that something that you're just born a witch and you have a natural,
or born with abilities like maybe say a mutant or something?
Yeah. Yes, could be. Because then there's also the question. Well, that's the next one. Is actually then we jump to the Hydra experiment.
Mm-hmm. So then they go through a doorway again after they've watched this scene, which is pretty emotional with the kids sitting there, looking at the bomb and stuff.
Yeah.
So they go through another doorway, and then they go to where Wanda and Pietro are kept with Hydra.
This, by the way, Aspect of Nightmares on this note. If you
on mine? Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
On the boss, if you're gonna do it. I mean, I have Doom.
Yeah,
if you want me
I got
to
it.
take
No. It's only like a 25%, doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they go to the Hydra base where they were with Strucker and experimented on.
And she goes in, and the Mind Stone jumps out of the scepter.
Well, so they say everyone who's touched it has died, basically.
Yeah, everyone who's gone through this test so far has died.
Has died
prior to them.
And then she goes in, she sees the scepter, and then in looking at it, the Mind Stone seems to come out from the scepter and come towards her. So the thing is either that like the Mind Stone somehow knew that she had powers and came out that way, or maybe she used like some innate telekinetic powers that she already had to pull it out. One or the other.
Yeah, or it's possible because then when the Mind Stone kind of reveals itself from it was the blue case or wherever, and then it pops out, you see the actual Mind Stone. You see in my thumbnail. Oh, I guess that's why Xander was complimenting the thumbnail. Yeah, you see a version of the Scarlet Witch in the full costume, like floating down to
Yeah,
her.
she sees a vision from the Mind Stone.
Is that a future vision she's seeing of herself, or is this an alternate version of her that is somehow controlling the Mind Stone and giving her her powers to ensure that her future happens the way it's supposed to? There's so many different ways that could go. It's kind of crazy.
But the way that I took it was that it was just a vision of herself in the future in her full Scarlet Witch costume.
That's kind of initially that's what I thought.
Because she kind of has the crown that like so she has the kind of crown that the Scarlet Witch costume has, the original one, but people said that was kind of close to how Agatha Harkness's mom had that kind of crown, you know, like it's a similar effect.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my god, this dog. Hi, Zoe. Okay, so anyways.
And so so we find out that she survived it, obviously, but not only that somehow the footage got cut. All that the people saw, they were testing on her. They see her walk into the room, and the next second she's laying on the ground, kind of like in the cutscenes in the episodes earlier.
Right, where she would do an edit and it would just so the way that the whatchamacallit dudes, the Hydra guys were seeing it kind of happened the same way, where it's like whatever happened got cut out from the video feed that they were watching. Yeah,
and then the thing about this, which was what I was almost gonna say previously, was so in this scene it's kind of implied that she already had these powers, the Mind Stone enhanced her, and that's how she was able to survive and no one else did. So does that mean that her brother also previously already had his powers somehow and was also just enhanced by the Mind Stone? Or did she somehow put kind of a protection around him that allowed him to also survive interacting with the stone, that in turn he got his powers or something? So not really sure about that. That's kind of cool. And then also Agatha then breaks down. She says, okay, so childhood witch trauma interacts or already has powers, interacts with an Infinity Stone and gets souped up, basically. And so that part that I took from that was kind of that, Agatha is aware of the Infinity Stones. So like the average person isn't going to know about the Infinity Stones, but someone like Agatha who's been around for centuries, makes sense that she would know of the Infinity Stones.
Apparently has some knowledge of them, yeah.
Meme theory at the end, Jimmy Woo is going to do a trick in front of Doctor Strange and be like, I'm somewhat of a magician myself. I've heard someone else.
Yeah, I've seen that, sort of like on Emergency Awesome or somebody mentioned something like that.
It happens.
That would be pretty funny.
The Hydra employees saw what actually happened, but it just didn't get recorded, so they know what happened. Did they?
They seemed like they were because they seemed like they were surprised. Yeah, they seemed like they were like, "What happened?"
They were,
you know.
Yeah, they. I don't think they saw any of it. What they saw on the playback is probably how they saw it live too. I would imagine.
Go ahead and take down 3, please.
Okay. I haven't even. Sorry.
It's okay. That episode was so emotional. Yeah, Pete. There was some emotional stuff in there. I low-key got... Take down 1? Okay.
Yeah.
I low-key got low-key. I low-key got pissed at Tony when I saw the bomb, but then I remembered the whole saving the universe thing. Yeah. Well, half the universe, technically. But yeah, fair enough. What's up, Reaper Dragon? How's it going? Oh wait, did I want to switch? I think I wanted to switch. Oh well.
After the events of Endgame and Infinity War, probably the whole world knows about Infinity Stones now. It's possible.
Maybe.
But I don't know. I don't know about everybody, but I'm sure it's more.
I mean, they know about aliens and Thanos and that kind of stuff, but I don't know if they know everything about it. Last episode was just wow. The scene where Wanda breakdances, super emotional. Maybe tear up. Yeah, and the breakdance scene and the high school, musical dance-off thing. That was totally.
It's the best.
Crazy. So where were we at?
Then we go. The next flashback is from the Avengers compound. She's sitting around the press after having lost her brother after Age of Ultron. She mentions that as they're walking in, that this was her and Vision's first home that they shared together, essentially. And the whole scene is basically just showing how their intimate relationship started, how he was there and he comforted her. He said a line that he said,
"Everyone has loved,
if not love persevering," which is just kind of like a nice way of saying like you love them so much, and your grief just is there to help you get.
Yeah, because she was grieving about her brother and everything. Yeah. And that line was huge, and people all over the world and on Twitter and whatever have been like, "Oh, that was the best line ever."
Yeah,
and it was a pretty good line.
I'm going to use that as a pickup line next time I talk to a girl.
Yeah, that's what you're going to start off with. What is love?
Assuming they haven't watched the show.
Grief persevering. Yeah, it's like, hey, do you have Disney Plus? No, okay. So, yeah, but it was a good line. I saw Paul Bettany interviewed on. Like Good Morning America or something, and he was saying how it was his dear friend, whoever the writer was, who came up with that, because he said, the scene just wasn't quite working, and then my dear friend said that line, and I was like, yes, that's it. I'm like, okay, Mr. Actor Man, that's how it went down? Sure. I believe it. But yeah, so it's a showing how Wanda and Vision kind of he's all awkward and kind of cute, and it shows how they interact first off to have any kind of attraction in the first place, because he's comforting her when she's feeling very down about the death of her brother and everything after being killed by Ultron bots and stuff.
Yep. And then we flash to the final memory we get, or not technically not yet, actually this is the second to last one. Sword headquarters right after presumably right after she's blipped, or the fight's done and things are kind of settling down, and she's just like, okay, I hear that you guys have Vision, I'm here to take him back, give me his body, I want to
I'm his next of kin, I want to bury him,
I deserve a proper burial for him, and I'm his next of kin, and all this kind of stuff. And in this scene we get Hayward, who tells her that we can't just give him back to you. Not everyone has the power to bring back their soulmate.
He says something about
sorry, back to life, not online. Basically, almost implanting that in her, because her response is like, I can't do that. Like, I don't know how. Either she's saying like, I would never do that, or I don't know how to do that. Be interpreted either way, I guess.
But it's him kind of saying like, "Hey, man, you can."
And it
bring
makes
him back
him look
to
a
life.
little bit more sus again, just like, and showing that he's basically hinting to her to do it so that she can bring him back online, so that they can use him as their sentient weapon. Because later on, we get in the mid-credit scene, he says, "We've dismantled him over hundreds of times and put him back together, and we still haven't been able to get him back online." And all it took was
we weren't able until we had her energy, and it shows the drone that they had sent in to attack her, that she disabled and infused with her chaos magic energy or something, and then they use that. Well, okay, so that's the very end of it. But yeah, so it shows her going in. She's up above in some kind of observation thing. She sees Vision. he's all torn apart on the table and everything. And she kind of hops down from the up above platform to be like, "What the shit are you guys doing?"
Yeah.
And like all the agents pull their weapons and everything, and he's all like, "No, let her do her thing," right? And so people are speculating
to see if she can actually do it, basically.
Right, if she can bring him back. People are speculating that's why he was like back off. And then she kind of just realizes that he's gone. He's just
says, "I can't feel you anymore," which is a throwback to Infinity War at the beginning when she's playing with his Infinity Stone. That says, "I just feel you." And now she's like, "I don't feel you." Then she goes out to her car, and so she leaves without him though. So at that point, we realize like, oh,
she's not actually a necrophiliac.
Yeah, she didn't go and steal his body.
Yeah.
And she hasn't been puppeting around his dead corpse this whole time.
Yeah.
Hayward lied. Let her see it for herself. I'm sure she saw it plenty of times. Take a sip of water. Too much talking and not enough drinking. So then we find out he's been lying the whole time about how that whole situation happened. She didn't actually go there and steal his body.
Yeah, so the scene that they showed to the sword agents and Darcy and whatever was false because she did. Well, it wasn't exactly false. I think in that it doesn't technically show her like picking up the pieces and stealing his body, but the impression was given that she took his body and she didn't. So she goes back to her car.
And she sees an envelope in there, and she just goes, "Excuse me," and starts driving. She shows up. She at Westview. You see that's where her destination. She gets there. She pulls up to a plot of land that's just bare, nothing there.
Yeah, there's just a foundation. There's nothing else.
And it was a thing that says "to grow old in" with a heart around it. And basically, Vision, I guess, bought this plot of land. They were going to build a home there, and that was going to be their, I guess, retirement plan house or something.
Which, like, how does Vision even have money? I mean,
how do any of the Avengers have money?
I mean, Tony does for sure, but
yeah.
Apparently, Cap had that $10 that he paid to Nick Fury. So, but yeah. So, anyways, so she drives there. She goes to the plot of land, and then basically everything just explodes out of her in this chaos energy wave of creating the hex. Right?
Take down 1.
Oh yeah, I should look at this. We're pushing. We're going hard here, Cap. Godslayer Ragnarok. Nobody cares about those. Defender special attacks. Oh, go 3, I guess. Take down 1, you said?
I'm going to be using Corvus, and I don't want to leave Buffet up, because then, I can't use Corvus.
Yeah, take down 3. I'm going to get rid of APOC and...
So yeah, then Wanda has her breakdown. She rebuilds the house, and then the curse goes across the entire town. She creates Vision out. We find out that
she creates Vision out of nothing.
That she created either out of her memory. I've also heard some theories that somehow she absorbed the last remaining like memories of, or not memories, but like Vision's like mind somehow through the Mind Stone, that since she was created by the Mind Stone, she absorbed the last bit of life from him, and so she's recreating him out of that.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Because when she does the whole beam and everything is red around her, except for when she starts creating Vision. Like you
he's all yellow kind of energy. Yeah.
He becomes more of the yellow orange coming out of her, implying that it's not just her magic. Maybe, I don't know. That's just kind of a theory that's out there. So, and then yeah, that's basically all created, and. I gotta turn my page. Just got a few last notes here. She makes her house. You can see it come in via jigsaw pieces, like in the House of M comic. Yeah, I did see that as well. So yeah, then once that kind of flashback happens, we get to the real world again, and Agatha's like clapping in the stands and just saying like, "Bravo, well done. I see how this happened now." And then she hears her kids screaming. She goes outside. Agatha's holding the kids hostage, basically holding them up by the throats, puppeting them, if you will, just like Wanda's been.
She's got them on a leash, basically, yeah, like a magical leash, kind of.
And we get the big name drop. We get the chaos magic in Wanda, or in the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, Agatha understands finally how Wanda is doing this, and she understands it because she's like, "Oh, you're using chaos magic.
You were supposed to be a myth that
you weren't supposed to be real,
and you'd be using this chaos magic. You're the Scarlet Witch." So it's just like, boom, name drop, mic drop, all the above. What's going on, Nick? How you doing? When Wanda has that much powers to control her magic and Miles, how can she not find out what is happening next door or next to her house? Even Monica has already quoted that she let her in and she knew everything. Meaning, like, how did she realize what was going on?
In a state of grief.
She was
in denial.
Yeah, she was basically denying the real world and folks and trying to create the perfect world for herself.
Yeah.
So she was kind of ignoring the obvious red flags, basically.
Yeah, basically. Luciano, inglés solamente, por favor.
Then we get the mid-credit scene. We get another mid-credit scene where we kind of talked about it already, where we see the White Vision and that they've finally brought him back online or back to life, whatever. A lot of people saying that, they think that this is going to be Ultron coming back. I'm just like, I hate all the Ultron people. I'm like, no.
It's just going to be the White Vision. I don't think it's going to be Ultron.
And one argument that I heard that actually makes sense for it not to be Ultron would be that, think about, like, for all the international audiences, they'd have to get all the people that did James Spader's voice for the different languages from Age of Ultron back. They need to get every single one of them to come back for the interpretation so that they recognize it's the same voice.
Yeah, that seems improbable.
It seems a little ridiculous. Like, I don't think he's going to be.
I mean, they could, but yeah.
I mean, they could, but I just don't think.
I think it's just that in the comics, they had a storyline. I mean, this is all following comic storylines to a certain degree, where they had a White Vision, and it was basically the Vision without any of his emotion or personality or anything. It was just the complete android, whatever kind of Vision. So I think that's where they're going with that. Pete says never enough drinking, Captain. I find that hard to believe. Peters doesn't drink that much.
What's up, People's Champ? What's going on, man?
Water, actually.
I think.
Oh my God! Has the People's Champ finally come back to Captain Bayee's stream?
He has finally.
I bet.
CS Gaming saying, I think by myth there's Chthon's reference.
Chthon?
Yeah, Chthon. I'm not sure.
I think it's Chthon. I think Comics Explain says Chthon.
Saying that it could be him.
And Chthon is like one of these kind of elder gods, like Sidorak or whatever. There were 8. I don't know if they're elder gods or whatever they are, but there were 8 something or others. They had a contest, and whoever took their power could then fight, and whoever used their power the best and came out on top would be like the mortal embodiment of whichever god had the best power and stuff. And that's where you get Chthon and Sidorak and some of the other things from, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
In Marvel, whatever storyline that was. What's up, Doofus Puncher? How's it going? He says, "What's up, Cap?"
Hey. So yeah, that's the episode, and we got that. That's the fastest one yet. I mean, and
it was the longest episode too. But
we started later, and that was funny enough. That was the longest episode.
Yeah, but that's pretty much the breakdown, really. Like, it was. Yeah. In some ways, it was one of the simpler episodes, just because it was just Agatha and Wanda for most of it, and most of it really is Agatha doing stuff, not even Wanda. Not that Elizabeth Olsen didn't do a good job again as well, but. Damn, that really Catherine Hahn.
That when during this episode throughout, when she's supposed to be sad in the episode, man, she's really selling it. She's doing
she's doing good. But we don't have Darcy, we don't have Vision, we don't have really Hayward except for with the flashback scene. We don't have Monica Rambeau. We don't really have a lot of other stuff besides, and that's what I mean about that. I like that it was a different episode in a way, than some of the other ones we had, because it's just flashback for the most part for the whole thing, and they make it work.
Right. Chthon was the founder of the Chaos Magic. Okay.
Yes, yeah, that's right. I gotta grab some water too here. Un momento.
Oh. What's going on, David? How you doing? Sounds like it could be a song. I know, right? This could be a song.
All right. I grabbed water, but I somehow also managed to grab this Irish Death, which is
what is that? It doesn't sound like
it's 7.8% alcohol by volume is what it is. So it's a dark, smooth ale. Yeah.
Nice.
I think today is going to be the last day that I drink any beer, as I have to change some of my eating habits and dietary habits in general for the next few weeks, because I've been getting rather too large in the last month or two with quarantine and whatnot.
What? Okay, Xander's saying, what if Hex Vision does what he did to Norm, where he basically awakened him for a brief second? What if he does that to the White Vision? Then we see the two come to terms when we possibly get back Scarlet Vision. I think, if something like that happens, like he could potentially then reclaim the actual Vision body, maybe.
But the White Vision isn't like asleep or under Wanda's spell, so
that's also true.
I feel like they're
just
gonna
be
fight.
like somehow, whatever he was doing, he was able to awaken. Like, so that's another question. That how is he actually able to awaken people in the first place?
Right. Yeah, that's a good question. Jared asking,
manifested from her, whatever.
Yeah, Jared asking, so where do we think Monica is after Pietro popped up when she found the basement? That's last time we saw her. Yeah, dude. Because we established that Agatha was the one controlling fake Pietro and asking the questions.
That doesn't tell us that he wasn't necessarily working with her. It could just be that he was just another person and she used him, controlled him.
Well, he clearly is
working with her.
But he clearly has powers, right? Like, that's a real thing. He's super fast. How else he'd have how does he get those powers and that super speed? How does he have the speed
if he's...
Do we think that Agatha gave him that speed? I don't think that's likely. I think it's more likely that Wanda somehow, because she's way more powerful, right, made maybe a normal human. So that's one thing that they talk about, where she talks about necromancy as a power. That's one thing we kind of skipped over, where she's like, well, what was I going to do? Bring back your actual brother? No, he's
dead. He's across
dead body is on a different continent. So
it has bullet holes in him.
And it has bullet holes in him. So it wasn't a fake whatever. So it seems more likely that maybe Wanda, through her grief and her not knowing how her powers work and all that kind of stuff, just turned some other person into Pietro. I think what Fahey and people have said about it, like outside of the actual you know, canonical stuff in the show was just that it was more just kind of a fun way to fun kind of cameo. Like it might not be that serious of a thing as far as the plot goes.
Take down 1.
Oh yeah, we should look at this up.
And 1 is the one that also has a chance of inflicting poison, so make sure to bring, I think you have Captain Marvel, right? Yeah, probably want to bring her.
Let me see.
I'm sure Magneto would probably still shut it down.
Oh, F encroaching stun.
You have Apocalypse, right?
What's the other one? Long distance
no,
relationship. No, for you to take. Take down 4.
You can use Apocalypse against encroaching.
No, take down 4.
Down 4.
Yeah. What does Apocalypse do against encroaching stun? Because he can't be stunned.
Once he's above 3 genetic code, he can't be stunned.
Oh, I did not know that.
I haven't tested it technically yet, but I know we talked about it
in
last
War.
Incursions, and then I tested it against Mesmerize, which essentially would kind of be the same kind of thing. Like it's a node that when they evade, it stuns you. So you would think that it also Cosmic is Magneto's specialist.
Gotcha. Shouldn't last too long. I got Sparkles, and she's like one parry away from being binary, and we fire off. Oh shit. Well, it might take a little bit longer actually. Okay, well. I had to hit the L2 twice, but that's fine. Zoe, you settle down.
What?
She's such a talker, man.
What did that hit me?
Oh, you doing alright over there? That's a thick-looking brew. Yeah, Doofus Puncher. It's a dark ale. It's pretty tasty. I haven't had the Irish Death for quite a while. I think Pietro and Monica will be working together. Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. If Pietro... So that's what I was not sure about at the end of the other episode, right? So we say Agatha is controlling Pietro and asking Wanda those questions at certain times. But at the end of the episode before, where Pietro finds Monica, is that Agatha in control of Pietro? Because at that moment, Agatha was doing other stuff with Wanda in the basement, right? So it seems improbable that she would be also controlling him.
Journey, like what was happening with them at that time? Or was that kind of like the out of space time, like out of time and space kind of?
Yeah, but I feel like it's more likely that that's just the actual Pietro or whoever that dude is being curious, because he's probably like, how the shit did I get brought into all this crap, you know? Yeah. And he's probably also snooping around when he sees Monica snooping around and is like, Snooper's gonna snoop.
Yeah.
Zoe's gonna Zoe, right? Oh god, come on, dog. Now.
Also,
she smells so much better since she went to the groomer,
nice.
But her breath still sucks. Her forehead, though, like, it smells like some kind of, you know, shampoo or something. I had some people smell her and they're like, I don't know, she smells like dog. I'm like, oh, yeah, in your mind, she smells way better. Yeah, but you're just licking the couch now. That's just weird. Can you settle down? Maybe? It's like, no! I've been alone for the last couple hours. I need entertainment. Settle. Ah! No, don't. Ah! Nah! Stop licking my elbow. Yeah, you're fine. Settle down. What does the mutant one have? I forget. Is that the Electro one?
Yeah.
Alright. Zoe, chill out. Long distance relationship.
I guess Tranquility's... I wasn't sure how this would work, if it would work, but Tranquility is one where it removes all your buffs after like 20 seconds. Or debuffs.
Right, yeah.
I was wondering if, with Apocalypse, since his debuffs can't be removed, that maybe...
They'd stay up?
They'd stay up, but they didn't. Really timed that special. Yeah.
I don't know, I have Magneto and buff Cornucopia, so I'd just be chilling, you know?
I have buff Cornucopia as well, yeah.
Alright, so we gotta get good at this stuff, dude, because I need those Sig Stones, so...
Yeah? How high do you have to be to get the Sig Stones?
So, in Zone 10, which we've definitely gotten to, you get 5. At zone 15, you get 10 more, so that's 15. If we can get to zone 20 and beat it, then we get 15 more. So potentially we could get 30 6-star Sig Stones a month.
You say zone 20?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever made it to zone 20?
Yeah. People do that, I think. Yeah.
In Sector 8, I don't know if I've ever heard of anyone getting to zone 20.
We can do it, Cap.
Unless they're nerfing Incursion.
I
did see that they're adding a few new characters too.
Yeah, I made a video, and I don't mean to sound all Hector about it, but dude, did you not see my video? So
no, I didn't.
My video is mostly me going like, hey, there's these changes to the incursions, and then I don't care. There's 6-star Sig Stones. That's it. Yeah. What's up, Brian? Is Ronan, by the way? How's it going? And Victor Bond. What's going on? What's going on, guys? What are the spoilers? Well, so Victor, we're just talking about WandaVision up until this point, right? So if you have not seen the previous 8 episodes of WandaVision, there will be spoilers because we're just talking about everything that has happened and everything, and we are speculating on what is going to happen next. If you're up to date, then don't worry about
Icarus it. And I had Corvus.
Oh God, you're done. You're done already. Yeah.
That was 7 hits.
Vision and Darcy are going to show up and see Wanda and Agnes standing there while she has the boys by their necks. Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, I think this episode's going to obviously it's going to pick up right where it left off, and I think it's probably going to be Monica and Pietro. We're going to see them either arriving together at the top, like right out in the background behind Wanda, or it's going to be like Pietro. If he's working with her, he's going to like be holding her hostage or something.
It looks like there's from the trailers or from I haven't watched any of that.
I haven't watched any of it. Yeah,
promotional stuff. It looks like there's kind of like a family team up with Wanda and Vision coming to maybe face off against Agatha or something. So
yeah.
What do you think the possibilities are for a No More Mutants except in reverse kind of thing going on? Because at this point, I was always kind of on the side of. I feel like creating mutants is too big for a TV show. Like that would need to be in a movie kind of thing. Mm-hmm. What do you think about the possibilities there? Of like this final episode, she does something and mutants become possible in the MCU.
Yeah, I mean, because we also still have the big cameo reveal. Like we don't know who that's going to be yet.
Wait, what? For what Paul Bettany was talking about?
Yeah.
No, dude, Paul Bettany was talking about himself.
I hope that's not it.
That's it. I'm pretty sure, dude.
I hope not.
No, because they were interviewing him and he was saying it, talking about it like how it's one of those things where when you say it, you think it's going to be funny, but then afterwards you're not so sure. And because he was talking about an actor who he's always wanted to work with and whatnot. Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure that was just him saying, like it sounded from the interview that I was watching earlier that he was pretty much admitting to the fact that was him making a joke about Vision versus Vision, you know.
Oh, that's sad.
And that there's not going to be like a Patrick Stewart or Benedict Cumbersnatch kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
So as far as I know, I think that was it. It was just Paul Bettany making a joke about working with himself as a Vision versus Vision face-off.
I got really excited for a second because the Venom is giving an Icarus, but there's also spiked armor on it.
Yeah.
And that's a very bad combo. Because not only I'll be doing a lot of damage, but spiked armor, I'll be taking 6% of the damage done.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be very painful. So I'm going to have you take down that Venom.
Go for 4. So I'm going for 2. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think it's likely we get mutants. I don't know, because this is supposed to tie into the Doctor Strange movie.
But they said Luke Skywalker hype. Yeah, that's the other thing too. So then,
but that all from Paul Bettany?
No, the Luke Skywalker one was an interview with Elizabeth Olsen. But that was also, remember, like that interview happened before we got Pietro, and the interviewer mentioned, "Are we going to be getting a Luke Skywalker level cameo, and she just said, yeah, there's going to be a big cameo.
Well, in fairness, Elizabeth Olsen is like, what, 25, 26? What, she might not understand how important Luke Skywalker is compared to Evan Peters,
I feel like she has a good idea of who Luke Skywalker is.
I don't know, man. Don't give her too much credit.
Don't talk about my wife like that, okay? Don't take the credit away from her.
Hey, she's fine and all. Seems to be a very fun person, hanging out with Aubrey Plaza all the time, doing fun things. But I'm just saying, she might not understand the significance of Luke Skywalker coming back on a Disney TV show.
That's the thing too with like the kids and people who have never seen the original Star Wars movies, which I don't understand those kind of people that watched that show before having seen any of those.
Right.
But they were out there. And those people are just like, oh, who's this Jedi dude? That's cool.
I don't think there's anybody who watched The Mandalorian who didn't get...
freaking out, like, oh my god!
I don't think there's anybody who watched The Mandalorian who didn't get Luke Skywalker, okay? What I'm saying is, the level of hype that Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian represents, maybe someone like Elizabeth Olsen could have been like, no, this is a crossover, it's big. Evan Peters, the other Marvel stuff that wasn't the MCU... It's a big deal, I'm just saying, like, she could overestimate that. I could see that. Oh my god.
Did you take some of the heals in the last room, by the way?
Yeah, but it's not doing me a lot of good because this Venom is being a D-bag.
No, I wish I didn't have to give you the Venom, but
it's fine.
Was
like, throw your special. He's trying to throw heavies. Okay.
Heavy Claire, she'll get a lot of power. Well, the way I see it, she's already dead, so.
Well, I'm just trying to get charges up for Strife here. I could just throw my L3. I don't think it'll kill him, but just like, come on, man. Throw your L1. Thank you. Oh my god. I swear every hit I do gives him an L1.
Is this WandaVision spoiler episode or Star Wars? Hey, it's both.
Well, hey man, it's been months.
Yeah, we talked, we had
like you best know by now.
We talked about Star Wars also, The Mandalorian also.
I'm super happy though, like dude, I'm excited. I've been more hyped about Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki than I have been about WandaVision, and I've been having a blast doing the WandaVision stuff.
Pleasantly surprised by how amazing this show has been.
Yeah, so honestly,
this is the one I was the most excited for, just because I knew it was going to be trippy, and I just wanted to see how crazy it was going to get, and it has not disappointed.
No, it's been good. I've definitely been happy, but I will be even more happy if you want to keep this up for the next couple too, because Falcon and Winter Soldier, I liked their interactions in Civil War. I like the comedic aspects of it,
Yeah.
And Winter Soldier is still my favorite of the Marvel movies overall. So.
Gotcha. I don't remember what notes I left up on this guy.
Yeah, I'm.
Apocalypse.
In fairness, I have a decent beer buzz, so we had went up the street and they had like a triple maybe or something. It was like 10 point something % alcohol percentage, and then a hazy IPA which was like another 6.81, and had some Czech lager, and it was good. I haven't drank that much beer for a while, but it was pretty tasty.
We also didn't find out where's Darcy been this whole time. Like Vision just left her in the car on the outskirts of town, and
well, she's gonna meet him there.
She's gonna show up. And I heard some theory that maybe she'll somehow get into the system of the White Vision and take him over.
Well, she doesn't have powers, and I don't know, once again, how an astrophysicist is a friggin' hacker, so I don't know how that's happening. But
nerds are gonna nerd, okay?
Oh, man, that's the weakest part. I hacked in, clickety-clickety-clack, 2 seconds later. I did like at least that they followed up in that previous episode where they were like, oh, Darcy did get in. Like, they did follow up on that, which was good, but
yeah, they got
at the same time, I was like, come on, man.
Wanda recreates Stan Lee in the post-credit scene. Stan Lee ends up being the secret cameo.
Yeah, I wonder how they're doing that because he's had a cameo in like every movie or every whatever, right? So I wonder if they're just gonna.
Far From Home was the first one he wasn't in, right? He wasn't in that one.
Yeah, but I feel like they could digitally add him into a lot of stuff.
I think they'll just do it kind of like they'll have his like picture on something in the background, or his name will appear on the screen some, or they'll just do the Excelsior kind of stuff.
Hey, Excelsior.
Oh, hey. The Winter Soldier gave Cap his sense of what kind of reality he is living in, and gave a lot of growth for Natasha and Sam too.
Dude, yeah, I loved Winter Soldier. I felt like Winter Soldier was the movie that could have been just a regular movie without being in any way related to superheroes, kind of, you know? Like, it could have just been a spy thriller or something. It felt like the most complete movie overall to me.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
Oh boy, Cap. What do we got on this white Magneto here? Buffet, not great. One eye open, that's annoying. And Power Focus 2, okay. Power Focus 2 is not terrible. Can I go in here with, let's see how we do with Sparkles, guys. Let's see how we do with Sparkles. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just need to get up to binary. Okay, so this is where I wanted mags at because it's easier to avoid that one or evade that one. Well, I got to binary and I'm almost crushed. So not great. Not great.
It was just one of my roommates.
Good. I'm glad that everyone is fine.
Yeah, I thought about messing with you and
shit.
Another bad thing happened, but oh, what happened there?
I screwed up. I forgot that he had one eye open, so I accidentally parried him and hit into him. Do I want to finish? I'll just try and finish this off. So
yeah, I mean, all of my guys are metal, but I mean he's very low. I could have probably finished it off there.
Strife is metal too, though, right? I'm just trying not to trigger Buffet. Okay, there we go.
Well done.
Yeah.
My roommates
are
just
6.
They're heading home and they're saying they're gonna head out to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, the B-dubs, huh?
I was just like, I kind of do, but I'm also streaming at the moment.
Hey man, it's Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, I understand. How it goes. I've actually only ever been to Buffalo Wild Wings like twice, probably.
You've only been there twice?
Yeah.
What?
Well, they're not like huge in Washington State, and when I went to one, it was just like there are so many screens here that I kind of want to vomit. So
there are quite a few screens.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Okay. Well, what is? I'm looking at your nodes. Otherwise, okay. Well, you don't want spite. So
yeah, I was gonna say you got lucky. You don't have to face the magic.
Yeah, right.
I was making a face when I first saw it. I'm like, oh, please, hopefully, I don't have to make magic.
Fight or flight. That doesn't really matter.
Power alternator is not too bad. So.
Turtling. Yeah, go ahead and go 4. I'll go 1.
Oak.
Oh man, we're only in.
Bro, you could have ditched us for some hot wings.
Right?
Appreciate that, Xander, but we're also trying to see how far we can push in this incursion run. So
yeah, because we died. I realized last time I sent Cap a message beforehand saying, "Hey, do you want to go ahead and do incursions again?" Because we got through zone 8, room 8 or 7 last time rather. It was like, oh, we could probably go a little further than that.
You got to show people we can do better than that.
Yeah, dude, I need these sig stones, so we're gonna have to work on this. There's no sig stones today, but in the future, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
4 charges and buff cornucopia. I don't need suicides.
Oh, so you're telling me a 6-star Corvus is a good champion?
He's all right. You know, you should
Wow,
take him up
good
if you
to
have him.
know. Yeah,
I know it's a
good.
lot of people. I get a lot of questions sometimes. People saying like, "Is Corvus worth taking up?" Like,
What a douche.
the real question is bone in or boneless. Simula.
Oh,
I am
boneless.
a boneless
Yeah.
kind of guy when it comes to wings. I'm not a bone in.
I had a bad experience when I was younger with some bone getting just jammed into my gums, and since then, nah, I'm like, screw it.
I mean, there are so many things I could say about that comment, but
I'll take
a bone getting jammed into my gums.
It just jammed into my gum, and it cut me, and it was just not comfortable, guys. It was not fun. I was a very small child, so. Oh Jesus.
You should have healed in that Guardian fight when his shock was on you. But the heal for the like 200 health that I'm missing on Corvus, I've barely been touched with him.
Well, I was at full health with Magneto, and then I completely screwed that up. So.
Boneless, back boneless game. PG cap, keep it PG. Hey, you know.
That's PG. We're just talking about bones and wings and shit.
We get off the rails, and you know, the stream doesn't always have to be PG.
Yeah, you don't have any PG.
Big Blue.
It's not
Big
for
Blue
the
says,
children, right?
Show me on the doll where he hurt you.
It's right here. It's right in our gum. As it hurt, yeah.
Okay.
I also had I remember
2,000 health, 2,300 or whatever.
I also remember a time in middle school eating a burger where there's like a burger patty that had some bone in it, and that was it's very disturbing. I was not expecting that because
burgers are not supposed to have bones in them.
No, you just bite into it and you're like cheap school hamburger meat or something. I'm like, oh, this was soy. This is real. It has bone. Ugh. So yeah, ever since then I'm like, give me that fillet. Screw the T-bone. Sure.
Bye, Black Widow. Appreciate you not throwing a special attack. That's always appreciated. That's what I appreciate
Oh my
about
goodness.
you.
Oh, is that what you appreciate about her, Kate? Cap?
Oh, you're a Letterkenny fan there, aren't you, bud?
Hey there, bud. Yeah.
Well, how are you now?
Good, and you?
Oh, not so bad.
Oh, not so bad. Where's Cap? He's out back sucking down dirt. Yeah, it's a great show. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point.
I'm also a boneless fan, and to make you cringe even more, I'm a ranch fan. Big Blue, that is not a cringe. That's turning me on. Just talk more and more dirty to me, man. Oh, I love ranch with my wings. Ranch on my pizza. Yeah. All about
So I work in an Italian restaurant, right? And we have delicious pizza. It's thin crust style Italian Napolitano kind of pizza, and people will occasionally just be like, "Can I get some ranch?" And I always feel sad when I'm just like, "No, we don't have ranch."
Yeah.
Like the owner would freak if there was ranch here. Sorry, he's actually from Italy. He'd be so pissed off.
Yeah, and I was told too, like, if you go to New York and you ask for ranch for your pizza, they'll be like really insulted by that. And they're basically just like, "Oh, you need ranch for my pizza to taste good?"
Mm-hmm.
So when I went to New York, I just didn't ask for ranch.
Well, apparently any kind of bread products that we have on the West Coast are just shit, and we should die. Apparently, so. What I've been told, like, oh, you don't know what good pizza is. You don't know what a good bagel is. Everything you know is just crap. I'm like, okay, cool. Apparently our water's not good enough.
As you sing to me, and I will talk about ranch on the week's best date ever.
What's up, Scarco?
Where's River? I'm missing the cameo. She's been here the whole time, actually. She's been sitting on the chair over here. River, the camera. You can see her right there.
One of the funniest things.
Tonight, kind of crazy.
Damn, I died to block damage. That was not good. One of the funniest things ever was I used to work with this woman named Sarah, and she's from Montana, and she said something along the lines of like, "Do you know how you can get a Montana girl to put anything in her mouth?"
Oh boy!
I was like, "What?" She's like, "Just put ranch on it." I was like, "Oh, okay." Good to know. Good to know.
Big Blue says the best pizza is chicken bacon ranch. Sounds delicious.
Chicken bacon ranch, pretty tasty. Pretty tasty.
Nick saying his favorite is pepperoni and pineapple.
Oh, come on, man.
One of those people. Okay.
Can you? I'm a mod on your channel, right? Let me go over YouTube. Where are we at here? Who said this? Where is this at? Nick.
Be nice. Be nice.
Comedically time you out. No, just a joke.
Yeah,
just a joke.
My favorite. My go-to is pepperoni and sausage.
Nice. I'm gonna go pepperoni, black olives, and onion. I think probably would be my fave.
Of course, there's tenacity on this.
Mustard on pizza is delicious. Get the hell out of here, Jared. I mean, maybe honey mustard.
Won't be affected by apocalypse, right?
Do what now?
This fight has tenacity, but with apocalypse, I won't have to worry about it.
You can't shrug off apocalypse's debuffs, right? So yeah, it shouldn't matter.
And unstoppable and 500% increase from heavy attacks. Apocalypse has a decent heavy attacks. Let's go ahead and do this.
He does. It's true. Rank 3 apocalypse, man. The jealousy.
Dude.
You have no idea.
Pretty solid.
I actually finally got a decent poll the other day. Apparently everybody was just pulling Green Goblin from their featured crystals, which, my condolences.
Look at
yeah.
the special attack. Oh my gosh.
Should I be watching your... Wait, what do we got here? What do we got here? Oof.
He's already dead.
Hungry.
It's 11:30, dude. I'm always hungry. Yeah, and it was just the call out. All I'm thinking about is Buffalo Wild Wings. Now we're talking about pizza, and I have all these meal prep meals out in my kitchen that I need to eat and be good. But it all sounds so good.
I just had, so we went to the brewery that's close to my house, and they have food trucks that come through, and there's one called Layers, which I'd had multiple people tell me how good it was, including the people that I met up with. And this was the first time having it, and they do sandwiches. It was super tasty. It was some kind of tri-tip with like an au jus to go with it. And yeah, dude, it was super good. What was that? What's up, Zoe? She's whining at me about something. I don't know why.
Excuse me.
Are we getting to where we actually get new rewards? Not quite yet. Oh.
I mean, we've been collecting rewards the entire time. I don't know if you noticed that.
Gold.
Like room 1, we got stuff.
No, we got gold, dude. We haven't got anything else.
On my screen, I've been showing getting shards on everything.
Yeah, we're not actually getting those, though. It's showing what the rewards are for that room, but we've already been through that and collected that. We've only been getting the gold, I'm pretty sure. Hey, can we switch up there, buddy? Because I got a void over here.
I can take down that void there, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it there, bud. Right. Arc Overload, Encroaching, Stun, and Counter Strike. None of that sounds fun. Whoa, what's running on fumes? Doesn't that one suck? No, that's not that bad.
I think you can take down 3.
Alright, take down 2 then.
Or, yeah, 3 has Chaos and against Void. That's not going to be good because knowing my luck, I'll just get a
it doesn't
bunch
sound
of
like a
debuffs.
great plan.
You said take what?
2.
Okay.
This could be... God, so I think we need this zone to actually get anything out of this. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm close to sucking, so we'll see here. I got 20% health on Strife here, and I don't know how much I can take.
Anything, guys, that we missed about WandaVision from this?
Yeah.
What do you think about, or what do you guys think's going to happen tonight? And we've already talked about a lot of it. I think there's going to be another big reveal. Like, I feel like they've talked about her husband.
Holy
enough
crap!
that we have to get a reveal of that he is someone, or at least see him.
If I had any health to play around with on this Strife, he would be badass. Like, I just did an L2 and it dropped like 100 some K. But I can't survive this blocked. Oh, I dexed it. Whew. Wow, I made it through that, but that was ridiculous. Yeah, but is there anything we're missing? What do we need to talk about, guys? Because we are the only WandaVision podcast on the internet, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, what else are we missing out on?
Could the big cameo be whoever Monica Rambeau's aerospace engineer friend? I guess we technically still didn't get a confirmation that the person she met was the aerospace engineer.
Right.
And the other thing also we still haven't found out was who was the missing persons. Who's the missing person?
Oh, yeah.
No, that is of the season.
That is one thing I wanted to bring up because I feel like that is one thing that has to be resolved, right?
Yeah,
of all the different storylines and threads they brought up.
Time. But also, like, I feel like maybe Hayward knew this was going on before he sent Monica there. Since he interacted with Wanda beforehand, I don't know. There's also a theory that Vision didn't actually give her that letter. Isn't at the that had the house deed on it or whatever.
Right, like that was from Hayward or something.
Someone planted that there, and they were luring her there because people are just like, "Oh, how is there a random house next door that has a witch dungeon in it or whatever?" And to me, I'm just like, well,
Agatha could have just moved in and made, yeah. So I don't think it's necessarily that was there beforehand.
Yeah, I don't either.
But because when Hayward is like, all we needed all along was a bit of Wanda's energy, I didn't really get the impression that he knew that's what they needed and he set it up this whole way.
Yeah, before then, it seemed like he was kind of speculating that maybe she has the power to bring her back.
Because he was trying to push her into it, like the power to bring my lover back kind of thing, right? And so maybe he had an idea about it, but I don't think it was like the whole hex and the whole town was set. Like, I don't know if it was that far planned out. But yeah, maybe. I don't know.
There's almost too many debuffs and buffs going on in this fight that I can't even focus on what's happening, but I beat him. I had a struggle at the beginning.
Oh shit, yeah. I haven't even gone in yet. Sorry.
I was a little sketchy.
But you got it. This dude's metal, so I'm gonna Magneto him and he's gonna die. That's what we're gonna go with.
So Bam did an oopsie on releasing Scarlet Witch in December. They spoiled what Wanda looks like in tonight's episode. Dude, I wonder, because I think the show was originally supposed to come out back then, right?
Earlier?
Before all the COVID setbacks and everything, it was supposed to be out before the end of the year. So Wanda, the new Scarlet Witch release, was supposed to happen around when the show ended, or the show was starting.
Well, I still feel like it's weird that we didn't get that character in game, but I don't know if that's in any way related to the delays for the television series or anything. It is weird that we didn't get her, though. That was like the only month that we didn't get two champions for a long time.
Well, it's actually been that way most Decembers, because they'll usually have like the recap crystals, remember?
Yeah, that's actually true. They do usually. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the special attack was still going there, bud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was up to the L3 and just about to end him, and so yeah, that was a little silly there, bud. Shoot. Yeah, no, it you're right. We have had the year-end recap crystal kind of thing, so. But still, it's weird that they had her in there and then we got nothing, you know?
Yeah. Hayward's plan is confusing.
Oh my god.
He tracked the Vision inside the hex or what? Yeah, so how did he also, how is he tracking Vision if now that we find out this wasn't I mean, I guess they found on the he was tracking a decaying vibranium. So I guess not only did Wanda recreate Vision, she recreated vibranium.
Well, if she was going to recreate Vision, she would have had to recreate the vibranium, right?
Yeah.
Like if she, because it seems like she just created a whole actual Vision. So.
Yeah. So that's the other thing too. Then so is the Mind Stone? Is that an actual Infinity Stone now? But how was Hayward even able to track?
I don't know how she could do
in the
that.
first place. How did he figure out how to do that? Kind of crazy. We got two characters when Darkhawk and Night Thrasher came out, along with MODOK and Taskmaster previously. Were those
in December?
In December? I don't feel like they were.
I'd have to go back and look. Cap's definitely right about the whole getting the previous year's crystals kind of thing, though.
Yeah, and also though this year they changed it to where they were only doing 2 characters every month. They used to do sometimes 3. So but December would land on a month where it would be a 3 release, but they'd only do 2.
Yeah, sometimes there was a 3 release kind of month.
The throwback crystal or whatever.
But the thing is, like, no matter what, they already created all of her animations and her character model and her special abilities, so it's weird that she didn't get released as a playable character at all.
Yeah, she's just chilling there with Jessica Jones.
Yeah, right, exactly. But the difference being that Jessica Jones, I can understand why she would be a hard character to do. Yeah. It's like, oh, she's strong and she can detective things. But Scarlet Witch...
2019, we only got Silver Surfer in December.
Oh. I got Silver Surfer in March, apparently. So.
By Odin's Beard, enjoying the WandaVision convo. Well, thank you, Spaz9. Appreciate the super chat.
Okay, so I have Strife left. Should I try this fight? Because then if I die, I can get the most value out of this to heal everybody up.
Finish it, and then
right?
It has a coward.
Oh, coward! Oh, and role reversal. Oh my God, this is terrible. Yeah, this is terrible.
This is just our kind of luck for Incursion.
I backed off and got smacked straight away and died. That was fantastic.
Sounds like it went well. I'm excited for this.
What's up, Hobbit?
Hobbit.
Just in time to watch me die.
Okay, so coward. Remember the attacker enters into a block. They deal 1% damage, max health. All of the defender's attacks are unblockable. That's right. I forgot about that part.
That's why, like, I dashed back and got smacked right in the face. What's up, guys? What's up, Hobbit Raiders? How's it going?
Who do I try first?
B McG. Well, I just back away. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Whoever's got health. Yeah, let's go. Let me see if I can put up Cap stream here.
Also, Scarlet Witch is fightable in EQs, unlike some. Yeah, true. Like they keep. She's been in like every event quest. I even saw someone like on a Facebook page that I've joined. Someone took a picture of like, oh, they released a new Scarlet Witch this month. How come we haven't got her? I'm like, bro, where have you been? What the heck? Are you just not paying attention? All right, coward. Do your worst.
So just you can't block.
Well, reversal. I probably shouldn't use Apocalypse then, huh?
I mean, he's got 344,000 health on coward, dude. I feel like you're just gonna get.
Well, reversal kind of gets negated since I'm doing 1% no matter what.
Yeah, right. So just don't get hit. You can't back off. If you need to hit into his block, hit into his block. Nope. Just get back out of there. Okay, go hit in his block. No. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Wait, what? How come I didn't get my stun reverse there? Oh no! How come I didn't die from the first hit?
Oh. Well, okay, you did fairly well there, though.
I did better than someone else I won't name.
I had one champion left, and it took one. Screw you, goddammit.
I was surprised that I didn't get stun reflected there. Oh no, I didn't, probably because Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. I like that. All right.
You can do this. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, shit. Just in time to watch you die. Yeah. What were you up to, Hobbit? Hope you've had a good day.
Yo!
Oh.
No!
Oh. Nice.
Hey!
Oh, all right. All right. Now we're talking.
How does Brian love that node? That node sucks.
I don't even know. Like, it does. It totally sucks, man.
Awful.
It is not a fun node.
Goodness.
All right, I'm going right.
Yeah. I'm gonna revive Apocalypse.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna revive all 3 of my champions. So.
Boom! You looking for this? Yeah.
We'll see about this next room here.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
This should be exciting. This is quality streaming content, guys. So yeah, is there anything else about the Wandas and the Visions that we missed? I'm pretty pumped for this episode tonight, man. I was telling my friends, we met up at like a little after 4 p.m. And I was like, this is pretty early for me to be drinking, in all honesty. Yeah. To which they said, good for you. Because I think they generally start that early or somewhere around there. Yeah, you see our zone rewards there, Captain? That's what we're getting is that gold. We're not actually getting...
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So this next room, we will get some stuff if we can make it through, but that's all we've been getting, so...
Gosh, another freaking void. Are you kidding me?
Okay, well, we'll go back the other way. Oh, and it'd be nice if you could fight the Nightcrawler, too, because APOC should be stun immune, right? Minor aspect of nightmares with Icarus. I would love the Icarus, but I can't survive the minor aspect of nightmares. Shit.
This void is going to be bad. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this.
Oh, masochism and heal block.
I either have spiked armor or buffet.
Well, you gotta take out the spiked armor.
Yeah, so I gotta do it with buffet.
But dude, so on the other direction, I have heal block with masochism or Icarus and minor aspect of nightmares. I cannot survive either of those nodes. I will have
suicides on, yeah.
I will have to change my masteries in order to get through this.
It's up to you. I mean, if you want to, I don't feel like you have to.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
To get 150 6-star shards?
Up to you. I'm fine either way.
I mean, they're only units, right?
You missed my last message regarding WandaVision. All right, Parasite, let me see.
God damn it.
We're missing the rat that is imprisoned in the bee or whatever, concentrating on just diverting to the rabbit. Wait, what rat? I don't remember any rat. But I remember, yeah, the beekeeper. Whatever happened to the beekeeper guy that came out of the sewers?
I don't think that he really had much more significance than what they showed.
Yeah.
Oh my god. If I reset my masteries and I don't get through this, I'm going to be...
Yeah.
Mildly irritated.
Yeah.
Who cares? They're only units. I've spent units on dumber things.
Well, wait a
Looks
second.
like...
I just realized this. Could have switched. If you're taking suicides off, then you can take the void fight.
Yeah, but that's not like it's any... I would have had to take suicides off either way, so it doesn't...
True.
It's just like... The main point would have been me not wasting the units by taking the... Yeah, by switching masteries, but there's no way around it for either side, so... Oops. And it's better that you take them because you have some health, and I have, like, nothing for health, so... Okay, let's see. So... The minor aspect of nightmares you gotta take down, because I cannot... I don't have 25% health, so... I could try and heal somebody, I guess, but... Not really. So go. Yeah. So go 3, I guess. No, wait. 4. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no, you want me to take it?
And I got it. Yes.
And then
Okay.
you're gonna take down spiked armor on 2.
This sucks.
Good old Jaime.
Should I switch out a character?
I'm gonna have a She-Hulk with high sig. I do not have a She-Hulk. Who's the final boss? I didn't even look at that.
Oh God! See, this is what we got to get good at. We got to look at that kind of stuff.
Black Widow with biohazard. Oh, lovely.
Oh, sweet. Well, yeah.
Protection, shielding.
Use the force abdo. Do we have a bleed immune champion between the two of us? I guess Apocalypse
I have
and
Corvus and Apocalypse.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, so you said take down 2. Okay.
So let's worry about the minis here.
Right. Yeah. Let's just try to get through this crap. How you doing, Moon Knight? Hope you're doing well. I guess we'll roll with Magneto here on this. Oh, I forgot I made Strife a horseman too, so technically he's bleed immune still.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So we got options. If I survive these first.
We gotta get there first, though.
Oh, I was like, why am I not healing with Magneto? Oh, because I don't have suicides on.
Do it.
Duh. Come on, Jaime.
So much damage.
I'm too far away. Shit.
Freaking glancing. Stop it.
Wow. Dude, I was at 20% health and parried a couple of hits and stayed at 20% health. And then I just missed the parry and just blocked 2 hits and went down to 12% health. I'm like, that's not fun. Alright, just come on. Come on, Jaime. Come on, Jaime. Shoot. Oh my God! I just got to my L3 to fire off with Magneto.
I saw that.
Damn it.
Parasite, I don't think either of us have a She-Hulk leveled up. Mine's level 1, rank 1. I don't know about you.
Yeah, no, I have like a rank 3 5-star She-Hulk. That's about it.
Yeah, I forgot. There's.
Oh my God, that didn't kill him? Luke, use the Force. No. I am your father. Faja.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I did that first void fight. I did the fight before you even beat the node.
Oh, you went in with both of them up with spiked armor?
Because, yeah, I kept like taking... I'm like, why am I taking damage on here? I'm pretty sure spiked armor was still active.
You were watching me. How did you not?
Well, in my mind, when the fight
Jesus.
ended, it's like, okay, he finished the fight. I'm good to go. But I forgot it was you were on the losing end of that fight.
Yep, yeah, I was. I've got 14k health points to work with between the two of these champions. This and a Nightcrawler with masochism, so this could be pretty bad here.
They go very well.
Oh boy. Just saying, it's we're not over yet, but it could go pretty poorly. Oh boy. You wanted to switch there, bud. Oh boy. Shit. I feel like I might have wasted units switching my masteries.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm going to get through this void either, so if it makes it feel any better.
Wasn't this the first room where we would actually get something?
Yeah.
God damn it, dude.
So much for making it to room 20.
We're never getting those sig stones.
Gosh, man. I'm down to just. I don't understand how people get so much further. Every time when we get to this level, we just get the worst node luck. Like no matter what combinations we decide to go with, it's always just awful, like combinations.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, I'm toast.
Wait, how did? Why is my tech not unblockable there?
Well, where's the furthest we've gotten to? Like 12 or 13 or something?
I think so. It was something like that. I'm dead.
Yeah, me too.
I don't. Void just blocked my special one on Doom. Petrify? What did petrify? I think.
Yeah, I don't know why that would be.
Gets rid of the aura. Does it? Oh.
Well, in the future, it might be worth spending units or revives in order to get those sig stones. However, they've not been added into the incursions yet, not until Monday.
Why the petrify would?
So at this point,
What?
I think we can call it good, right?
Yeah. Gonna have to end it here.
All right, guys. I guess that's all the further we're gonna make it for the evening. Thanks to Hobbit for the raid and the Hobbit Raiders. What do you think? Are there any final notes to hit on WandaVision? I'm pretty damn excited. I'm gonna be, like I said, drinking early is not gonna help me out, but I'm gonna be doing my best to stay up and watch this one.
Now, I'm getting milestone rewards.
Really? Well,
so maybe this is a different. I don't know.
Oh, well, I guess no. You're right. We are getting the incursions artifact shards,
I don't know.
And then gold for the last couple. So we just didn't get any of the 6-star ones.
Yeah, I can't wait for tonight. It's gonna be insane. Yeah, I just don't know what to expect.
No, I don't know either. I don't know either.
There's so many different ways that I could see it going. Read Doom's abilities. That's too much work. I don't like to read.
Dude, yeah, what is reading? Give me a break.
Someone was in my stream yesterday saying that you were trying to kill them because they said they were going to take a drink every time you didn't read a node and then finished it whenever you died.
Yeah, in the daytime, they were like, every time I'm making my own drink, or I'm making my own drinking game, anytime Abdo doesn't read the node, take a drink. Anytime he dies, down your drink. And I might have killed them. Yeah, so I haven't seen that person.
They made it to my stream, so I think they survived.
I don't know how much later it was, so, you know. We're 24 hours later now, so we haven't seen them lately. Yeah, that was for the Cavalier event quest. Did you do the first pass of that yesterday too, or?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Seemed pretty straightforward. Torch is a good counter for a lot of those fights.
I had a good time. Actually, I had more fun this month than I did last month. That's for sure. And the nodes should be about the same, but Angela and Cole just friggin' slaughtered that cosmic one, so that was super fun.
Who and Cole? Angela?
Yeah. I've thought about.
I used my 6-star at rank 2 a little bit.
Or no, sorry, not Angela. I use Sparkles and Cole. And the two of them just killed it. But yeah, I've got 2 cosmic tier 5 CC, and I've thought about who to send that to, who to give that to, and so forth. You get a little dono there. I heard a thingy.
Got I think someone subscribed, but it went away too fast, and I didn't see it.
I need to work on some things for my stream. I love your overlay. It looks all nice and tasty. Did you do that yourself, or did you get someone to do that for you?
I could say I made it myself, but I'd be lying.
Okay, yeah.
There's actually Streamlabs OBS has some that you can go through, and I found it on there.
Yeah, I have a hard time looking at like tutorials.
What I liked out of one and just use some of the stuff. It comes with like a basic layout for you to use, but you can just adjust stuff and do it yourself.
I have a hard time with some of the tutorials and things that I see, because there's a difference between Streamlabs and Streamlabs OBS, and it'll be like, this is just for Streamlabs. I'm like, oh god damn it, I can't figure out how to do it. But yeah. Anyway, so I think next Thursday there's what do you want to do with next Thursday? Because next Thursday, obviously, the show will be done.
Yeah, we'll do a finale breakdown.
Gonna do a breakdown, okay, of like whatever
one, but we'll have watch parties coming back for Falcon and Soldier, of course.
Yeah, because I'm down. So that really doesn't. I mean, yeah, it's really kind of
2 weeks break, I think, or something, or maybe 1 week. Or...
I think it's only like a week. I think it's. So I think
it's the week after. So yeah, it's like 2 weeks.
So next Thursday we can still do a stream where we just talk about all of what happened in this finale episode. And then I think Friday, it's not an extra episode, it's just like a behind the scenes kind of thing that they're going to air.
Okay.
And then I think right after that, it just heads into Falcon and Winter Soldier. So I think we do next week, and then maybe take 1 week off, and then start talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier. So yeah. All right, so I think that'll do it for me tonight, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be back for a later arena stream. I might do that after BG, depends on what goes on. But if you guys want to do a little live watch party with the good old Captain Bay, he will be doing a watch party tonight, a little bit after midnight. He'll be watching WandaVision and getting that all started up. So if you want to join him for that, check out Captain Bay's channel and come back and see him at midnight. Otherwise, I might see you guys at 11 o'clock Pacific time for the usual Arena Grind stream, but hell, I don't know. So that'll do it for me. Thanks to everybody for watching, and thanks to Cap's chat, and